Hi everyone, Justine here, hope you're doing well today. So I'm back with another Margarete Miller challenge, simply because I have a lot of catching up to do, as we know. So I'm on the third week, so this is what I'm going to be using today. So working through the prompts, I needed a barcode, I needed a photo or a portion of a photo, so I've gone with this one, which is, it comes from a vintage magazine, but it's a photo of a house. Looks very picturesque. A thing. So I thought this prompt was a typo when I first read it. I was like, should it be a something thing? What kind of thing? It could, I mean, that to me says it could be anything. So I have got a selection of stickers that I might be able to use. I'll probably only use one of these as I don't want to waste them. I got these in a recent Happy Mail, so thank you, Mandy. I'm using them already. So that will be my thing. I needed a clothing tag. Now, in lieu of a clothing tag, I do have this this mirror tag. It's a, it comes off of a, it's a shopping tag. So yeah, I didn't have a clothing tag, but I do have this, so I'm going to try and use that instead. Text in a different language. So I've got this book page, which it has some kind of like Greek or Russian or some kind of very different language, maybe even Latin, I don't know. Very, very old language, so I'll be able to use this. And then the bonus was handwriting. So I've got a couple of things that I could use. I've got this this part of an envelope, which doesn't have the back, and as you can see, it's a bit scrappy. But there's some really nice handwriting here, which I might be able to use. I also have this part of a book page, which has some nice handwriting on it. It was almost like a diary type of book, so I might also be able to use that. A little bit of an extra, I've got some scraps that I hope I'll be able to use, and I have this napkin, which I'm going to try and incorporate as well because I like a bit of colour, so this will be like a really nice focal point somehow. So those are the things I'm using. Just like the rest of the challenges, I'm doing it in this altered book. So these are the last two spreads that I've done. So today I'm going to do collaging. So I'm actually going to do the challenge as it was originally intended. The reason being is because these two pages are quite bulky. I have this flip out with a pocket and things inside, and I have this flip out and a pocket here with something inside. So on this page I'm just going to do very simple collage using the prompts just like Margarete Miller intended. And I'll probably do that for the next couple of challenges, I think, just to keep the bulk down, because I'm only a couple of days in and we're already starting to see quite a bit of bulk, so I don't want to overdo it on flip outs and things. And also I need to flex my collage muscles. I need to get better at it. So without further ado, I'm going to put some music on for you, speed things up, and just craft away as you might like to watch. And as always, thanks very much for being here. Thanks ever so much for taking the time to watch this video, and I hope you like what I do next. So I have a little bit of a dilemma. I finished my collage and I am pretty happy with how it looks. It's not really my style, it's quite grungy, but that's okay. I feel like from a collage perspective it is travelling, you know, the eye can travel, and I added this label and I thought this would be a really cool place to jot down the name of the challenge. But I was making this tag which uses the clothing tag, or in my case a product tag, a shopping tag, and I was obviously going to use this for some journaling, but my original plan was to have it like use an eyelet or something, and have it so that it was something that could, you know, oops, sorry, just knocking things over. Yeah, I wanted it to have you know, some twine or something so that you could like pull it out of the way and it could, you know, be interactive. But part of me is thinking, does it go? Because obviously this is quite busy. This is, you know, there's quite a decent amount going on here. And I'm now thinking, does it go? I mean, I don't know. Because I was thinking of it being in this corner and then flipping out. But I'm wondering whether it doesn't actually go. And so I'm thinking over here I've got this pocket on the other side, which I could do this. I could put it in there and then, which is, you know, it's partly cheating, I realise, but yeah. So it's the next day and I've managed to figure out my dilemma with the tag that I was making. So my original plan was to have a tag hanging off the page, this page, that was made from the clothing tag. Unfortunately, I just couldn't get it to fit. It just would not go with this. I thought originally, you know, the bright napkin and the bright colours would have contrasted well with all of the browns and grunginess and vintage of this page, but I just could not get it to work. But I did find a solution. I came back to it this morning and I decided to hang it off of here instead on the other page. So this, it goes better with the whole flowers and bright colours and pinks and everything that I had going on with this page. And what I really like is that it actually hides the fact that there is a pocket underneath there. So if you move it up, then you can see the pocket that I put the journal card in. So I've just hung it so that it's literally just hiding that. So if you were flicking through this when you're not supposed to, you might never know that there's a pocket underneath there unless you were to move that. So I'm pleased with how that turned out, and I actually really like this page. So this is my first attempt at an actual collage. I've sort of done the odd attempts at collage masterboards in the past, and you know, they've turned out alright, but it's the first time that I'm doing it straight into a journal. And I actually really like how it turned out. It's very vintage, you know, different from my usual style, but I do like it. I added this label just because I thought this could make a cute little mini journaling spot. I'm just going to put a quote or a word or something there. And then the last thing that I did was I just added some gold photo corners around each corner of the page, just because there was a lot of gold on this page. You know, there's the gold sparkle from the fabric here. So I feel like that ties it in nicely, even though they're completely contrasted pages and they weren't all designed with each other in mind. I actually feel like there's some cohesion, at least a little bit of cohesion there. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with how that turned out. After, you know, it did take a little bit of trial and error, but you know, the best things always do, don't they? So I hope you like how the spreads have turned out, and I'm looking forward to the next one. I'm just trying to remember what the next prompts are, but I think there was one related to architecture and something. I couldn't sleep last night, believe it or not, and I had actually looked at the prompts in advance just to get an idea of what the spread would look like, and I just had ideas bouncing off of the table. So I'm going to come back another day and do that, and as per usual I will record the whole thing, and hopefully you're getting some tips and inspiration for your own journals and challenges and collages and things. As always, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.